They're kawaii, sweet and polite, and they sure know how to doll themselves up. But do Japanese girls make good wives? We find out from a Singaporean man who found himself a spouse from the land of sushi.
Stereotype that you have beautiful girls in Japan, you have a good service culture. Alright, everything is so pleasant and wonderful. Before I found myself working from 7 o'clock in the morning to 12 midnight and have to continue tomorrow 7 o'clock in the morning to just rush the production plans. I work in Japan before. In fact, I worked in Japan before I got to know her. So I think most of the I did dated a few Japanese girls before, but she's the thing that she caught my attention was she was very different. I would say that although it's Japan is very different nowadays, as in they have moved forward instead of the very conservative Japanese ideology they used to have in the past. But Japanese women are still much more conservative in the sense that they would still like to stay at home and take care of the children and do the housework. But she's slightly different. She's willing to venture out, and seek for new adventures.
Kazuko Nagano would never have imagined herself living outside of Japan 5 years ago. The 35-year-old accounting manager grew up in a small town in southern Japan and later moved to work in Tokyo, where she met her Singaporean husband, Lawrence.
If I want to live with him, he shift to Japan or I shift to Singapore. Only two way. Then think every day thinking of how I can start new life, or because I haven't stayed before in overseas. Then every day I discuss with him.
In fact, I was on a vacation in Tokyo at the point of time. Very much I was in the so-called indirectly involved in the exhibition business, but that was not an official trip, to be honest. Alright, I went there for vacation and just caught so there's an exhibition going on at a big site, so I just went in to take a look. So her company was one of the participating companies at the show. Alright, and prior to that we met indirectly again before I walked in the exhibition hall. So we met up at the subway station. Alright, I was searching around for the right station to alight. Alright, then she sort of offered her help. So when I went over the big site, it was like, oh yeah, I saw this particular person. So we sort of like, hi, I saw you just now, right? And I just exchange contact and we just move on from there. So if you look at it, it's rather a miracle, and from the day we got to know each other until it's born.
In 2007, Kazuko moved to Singapore to marry Lawrence, and the happy couple now have a baby boy, Yuto. What did Kazuko see in Lawrence, and how is he different from Japanese men?
If I talk with Japanese guy, I think Singapore and Japan, the culture totally different. Then sometimes I want to talk honest, but cannot talk dialect. But he always asking me what you think, what you want to do, where you want to go. So I can talk, I can think honest. I can natural myself.
So you feel you can be very open and very natural with him?
Yeah, very natural. Actually, my character very open and optimistic. But in Japan, actually, a little bit strong character, then guy feels scared. You're so independent woman like this.
Despite their cultural differences, Lawrence and Kazuko say that their belief in the importance of family holds them together.
Differences, I think first of all she can cook. She can really cook very, very, very well. So I think it's really a different culture and environment which all of us are being brought up. I think both of us will spend a lot of time to nurture him, because from 6 months to 3 years old is a very important development stage for him. If we don't get it right, then it's quite difficult to adjust as it goes along, you know.
The couple hope that Yuto will enjoy the best of both worlds and grow up speaking English, Mandarin, and Japanese.
All grandparents want, I think both sides, they want you to gel into their particular culture. But I look at it this way. Initially, I think for a start, all right, I think you're looking at the medium of communication. I think English will still be the key medium of communication, and followed by Chinese and Japanese. As in how we are going to juggle it, I think it's still too early. But
want to teach him Japanese good point, the polite, the custom. I want to teach him. I want to train him